class we already started with your single row functions, and we have been concentrating in your character functions. Now the next function on which we are concentrating is substring. The name itself is very clear. If you are having any string with you, part of the string from that particular whole string will be returned by the substring function. Now you have to specify where exactly you want to start the substring as a position, and you have to specify how many number of characters you want to pick up from the substring. According to that, the process will be identified. Now here, whenever you are dealing with a substring, this is a basic syntax what we have. We call the substring directly, and we specify the column or expression what we are trying to specify or what we are trying to identify, and then M specifies the position where your substring is expected to start, and your N specifies the number of characters what you want to pick up. There are few standards and there are few rules here. The first rule is, if your M is 0, if your position is basically 0, then it is treated as 1 automatically, because a string cannot have a 0 position. So if you are giving the position to the substring as 0, substring converts the position to 1 and it starts moving. Your position can be positive, your position can be negative. If your position is positive, your substring will work from the left side to right side. And if your position is negative, your substring will work from the right side to left side. Means we can fix the position of the substring in any direction. That's what the concept you need to check. If you are omitting your N, means if this number of characters are omitted, then your substring will automatically pick up all the characters from the position. So if you are not having any choice, like you feel that you want to have everything from the position, then you don't need to really specify the number of characters. You can directly consider N, and automatically it will pick up all the number of characters from that specific position that's available. Now whenever you are dealing with your N, N cannot be 0, N cannot be negative. You need to always understand this. If your N is negative or if your N is 0, then automatically the overall return value of substring is null. So you can have your M as positive and negative, but N cannot be positive, N cannot be negative, and it cannot be 0. It should be only positive by nature. If you supply your M and N, means position is a floating point value and N is also a floating point value, then in such cases your substring will pick up only the real part, ignoring the decimal part. So it has intelligence of taking only the real numbers, means that's only the integers. Any floating point values are given, the decimal portion of the floating point will be neglected automatically. So in order to understand your substring, you just need to follow upon some kind of standardizations. Be very clear about that. So technically when you are trying to work out, you need to always cross-verify exactly where your substring can be associating or it could be moving. Now whenever you start moving down through the criteria of your substring, just a minute, I'm having some problem with my keyboard. So when you are dealing with your substring as a process, when we start implementing it, there are few general combinations on which you can pick up. Now we are just taking some experimental data and we'll be working through the process. So you can just watch it. I'm saying select. We'll take the original string as that's the original string what we take, and then we'll go with the substring. the same string as it is. And I'm just keeping my position as 0. And I'm saying 4. If you just watch here, this is my original string what I'm having with me, and I'm saying m is 0. The moment I said position is 0, Oracle will fix the position on A. So it automatically becomes 1 and it will start fixing that particular piece of the position. And from there I'm saying that I want 4 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically it will pick up 4 characters. You just get this one. So when you are trying to work out on the process, technologically we need to pick up the position from A, and from there 4 characters should be associated. So that's what we are saying by this 4. So if the things are going well, you can just watch, you'll be getting the output as A, B, C, D. So we started the position at 1, and from there 4 characters have been picked up. That's what is the job of the substring. So it cuts the part of the string. It always cuts part of the string. From the position what you specified to the number of characters what you are basically having. Be very, very clear about that. Now let us just take few combinations and we'll be working on. Now you are just concentrating so that you can understand what's coming out as a process, because this data is a very simple data. We can understand substring very effectively. Be very clear about that. Now I'm just making myself 1. So I'm very clear saying that keep the position at 1. 1 means from the left side we are going with the process. This is where you have fixed the position. From there I am trying to say that get me number of characters as 6 now. So the things are going well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that the data it should return to me immediately. So the count of number of characters for picking up will be starting from the position where we have applied. So generally beginners always misunderstand thinking that after the position what we keep, from there in the next character it starts. Now from the position itself count will be started. Just keep that point very clear, especially beginners who are very new to the functions, you need to keep these things in your mind. Now whenever we start working through the constructs, say like I gave the position as something like 5. So where is my particular position? Can you tell me now? E. Now I did not mention anything out of this, means my number of characters are not been mentioned. So starting from E till the end. So you can just watch up to K. It is picking up the process from E to K directly, and it's trying to push down through the issue. So you need to always check out the situation is taken from the position, and from there as many number of characters are there, for so many number of characters it starts moving on. In the same construct we are moving down through the process. I am saying the position is 5 and the number of characters I want to pick up is 5. So 5 is nothing but E. From there you are going with 5 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are cutting part of the string starting from E to I. So I hope you are getting the basic behavior of the substring. So substring's basic job is to see that it's cutting part of the string from the position what we mentioned. Be very, very clear in the process, because these are very common and very regularly used functions in your day-to-day process in your project or like business operations. Now we are just going with the criteria where I'm just picking up my particular substring, let us say, from select some 5. Means where I am exactly? E. Now from E, how many number of characters we have till the end? 7. But I am saying number of characters I want to pick up is 10. We don't have actually 10 characters. No error. Till the end it goes and it gives you. So if the number of characters what you are picking up are more than actually that are existing, Oracle never gives you any error. It automatically goes till the end and it stops there. Be very clear about that. Are you catching me? So when we give the number of positions, when we give the number of characters from a position, we can give the number of characters which are less or equal to or more than. That doesn't make any difference. Be very clear about that. Now let us just take the next combination. I am trying to say that I want to pick up the position with -6, let us say. But I am saying minus 6 where I am. From the right side it starts now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so when you say the position is negative, it automatically puts the position from the right side. So this way you should understand a substring. Substring has the ability to operate in both the directions, from the left side as well as the right side. This is what you should always check. Now after my position has been given, I am saying I want 4 characters. Now when I am saying 4 characters, the position is kept in the reverse order, yes or no? Now technically when the number of characters are picked up, the number of characters that are picked up are absolutely F, E, D, C, or it will be picking up as C, D, E, F, or it will be picking up as F, G, H, I. These are the 3 different kinds of combination of